Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have the Ice Nuzlocke in Generation 1. The Ice Pokemon in the game are actually quite limited. There are not a whole heck of a lot of Ice Pokemon in the game, shockingly. I've played actually all of them here on the channel except for... No, actually I have played all of them. I just have not added all of them to my list over there. But all of the ice Pokemon, if we take a look at my little guide over here, I have cropped it in a way that people on vertical can also see the guide, even if it is a little bit difficult to see. But there are only 4 Pokemon in this run. There are Lapras, Jinx, Cloyster, and Dugong. Now, the problem with this run actually stems from the fact that we will not get a second Pokemon until Jinx. As you can see here from the note, you do not get Jinx until you trade for a Poliwhirl in Celadon. Now, that trade for a Poliwhirl requires you to have a Poliwhirl. Now, Poliwhirl can be caught from a few places, but I believe it's primarily with the Super Rod in either Celadon or north of Rock Tunnel. So you can get one relatively early in the game, but unfortunately the key thing that you have to note here is that you have to beat Pokemon Tower in order to get down to the place where you can get either the good rod from the Fuchsia or the Super Rod east of Vermilion. Regardless, you still have to get a rod, so I have to essentially beat the first 4 gym leaders, because normally in a regular solo run I would just go ahead and defeat Pokemon Tower. I could skip Erica, but because this is a Nuzlocke and I have to defeat the gym leaders in order, getting past Erica is pretty much mandatory, because I can't really get through Pokemon Tower with one Pokemon under level 29. So I have to beat Erica first. As you can imagine, with a Lapras, it's going to be a really difficult time to get past both Surge and Erica. So unfortunately, there will probably be a handful of attempts in this run. But once we get past Erica, I believe the run is mostly smooth sailing outside of a few good crits. Few good crits against us, of course. Now, the rest of the Pokemon here are not too difficult to get. Cloyster, all you have to do is Super Rod a Shelter in Vermilion, and Dugong you just need to surf over to the Seafoam Islands. You can either get a Seal or a Dugong, I believe, just by walking in the Seafoam Islands, so that one's not too hard either. The move variety is relatively good, even if it's kind of mostly the same move being Surf. All the Pokemon pretty much get Surf except for Jinx, and Jinx gets access to Stab Psychic, so that's pretty nice. Some of our runs we've had real bummer as far as move diversity is concerned, but with Lapras getting Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Surf, and then Jinx getting Psychic, and then Cloyster getting Blizzard, the move variety is pretty decent here in the Ice Nuzlocke, so that's probably pretty good in our favor. But 4 Pokemon is still a relatively low amount. But it is nice that we don't have to teach anything Cut or Fly, because nothing can learn Cut or Fly on our team. So that's nice. Without further ado, we should probably go ahead and get started. Oh, actually, before anything, let me go ahead and show you guys the rankings from the previous Nuzlocke. Let me full screen. Okay, I thought I had gotten it to the point where the people on mobile were able to see at least some of it. Oh, right here. That's 110. Okay, so I did go back and rewatch some of the videos to get some of the rankings here. If you guys are on mobile, I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see these other few columns over here to the right, but at least you guys are able to see the current rankings. These are not the official rankings. The official rankings for the edited videos are going to be completely different, because this is the stream rankings. The stream rankings are going to be completely different from the regular rankings, because the regular rankings is first time finishes. This is with experience right here. So, like, for instance, the fighting type Nuzlocke would not be that fast if I hadn't done, 9 tries and then, a whole extra 30 more tries just to finish the first time. So, they're not perfect, but these are the current rankings. And for those of you who are watching here on vertical or can rewind on mobile, here is the side. As you can see, the water Nuzlocke had a lot of deaths. I mean, so many deaths. Or, not deaths, sorry. The flying Nuzlocke had so many deaths. The water Nuzlocke had so many Pokemon that go to the PC. So, I mean, I had to separate them. And the reason why I want to differentiate between Alive, Fallen, and PC here is because I did add to the rules a new rule. I've been following this rule the entire time, but I wanted to make the rule official. I added to the end of the rules, must catch every available Pokemon. Now, it doesn't mean the run is over if I don't catch the Pokemon. It means that I must attempt to catch every Pokemon. So, like, for instance, here, in the water Nuzlocke, all right? We could probably beat the whole game with just Gyarados. Like, we don't even need the rest of the team. But in order to prevent myself from doing that, I will add the rule where you have to attempt to catch every single Pokemon. It also means that one single Nuzlocke can't just get an enormous lead and keep the lead forever. So some very difficult Nuzlockes will have an advantage if they have to catch less Pokemon, but also it means that some of the Nuzlocks that are much easier to complete because there's a lot of Pokemon don't get an enormous advantage because there are a lot of Pokemon. So, like, for instance, we haven't done the normal Nuzlocke. I think the normal Nuzlocke will actually be the easiest to complete of all the Nuzlockes because you get a early game Clefable, and Clefable gets minimized via level up, and Clefable is very, very strong special attack. So essentially, and it's the fast level up group. So I mean, you combine all of that, and the normal Nuzlocke can be finished like that. So there's also a significant amount of normal types to catch. So this catching rule will limit the best time the normal Nuzlocke can get. So I think that's a little cool thing to go over. We should probably go ahead and get started now, though. Make the text a little bit bigger on my top monitor now. All right. Okay, so last run with the fighting Nuzlocke, we mostly named our Pokemon John, Calibro, and MVF. So we're gonna try and go with some different names today. I have the list of names to my left here. So of all the people that are members of my channel, we've still got Speedrunner0218, Warlord Wolf, Mariah, Boss KO, and Freezetti that we can choose from today. I think due to the fact that I want to go with IV, I think we can't do Freezetti because his name's a little too long. But we can go with Freezetti for one of the other 3 Pokemon in the run. I think we'll go with Boss because Boss KO is the second longest member of the channel next to Speed. I do Speed in a lot of the physical videos that I'm going to make in the future, so it only seems fair that I do Boss KO here. Also, his name is short. Okay. Hello, John and chat. All right, and we can go ahead and get started. Boom. All right. Well, we will hopefully not have too many attempts today. I do remember a lot from the Ice Nuzlocke since I had to play with basically only Lapras for a very, very, very long time. So that is going to be a benefit. One one of the problems with the fighting Nuzlocke was like you kind of have to choose between Mankey and Hitmonlee, and it was very difficult to make that decision actually. So it was kind of hard to figure out which Pokemon to use when and how many meditates to use. This run is Lapras, and this run is, hey, use Water Gun. It really is that simple. There is no crazy decisions to be made. It's use Water Gun, use Water Gun. So that's nice. What's Speed's name? I know that he's shared in chat or in his videos before, but I don't believe that is information that I am physically allowed to give out because it's kind of, I don't want to say it's a running joke or a running gag, but everyone refers to him as Speed. So it's kind of funny if nobody knows his name. So I'm probably not going to share that information, Rex. But anyways, one of the key pieces of information that I can tell you guys, though, is this run is actually baffling. So what do I mean by that? You remember how I said that Surge is going to be extremely difficult? And then also Erica is going to be super difficult? That is true to a pretty interesting extent. So if I were to go into Surge under the level cap, so let's say so this is a slow level up group Pokemon. So if you guys haven't already figured out, with the slow level up group, I can in fact be under the level cap. I can actually be under the level cap the whole entire time. But the problem is it means that I must play the game really close to minimum battles. The reason why I say close is you can actually complete the game with a medium fast Pokemon at minimum battles. Not medium slow, medium fast. If you play a medium fast Pokemon, you can actually make it very, very far on minimum battles, which means you have a little bit of room to work with on medium or slow Pokemon, but not a lot of room. So what I did was, one of my testing runs, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to need levels. I'm going to need to be able to stay under the level cap by a decent margin. So what I would do was I'd play the game at minimum battles, and I was losing. I was losing by a lot. However, I made one tiny tweak that made an enormous amount of difference. So as you guys can probably imagine, I cannot beat Misty at minimum battles. I just can't. You arrived at Misty at like level 15 or 16, something like that. It's a really low level. And you can't necessarily beat the rival too easy at level 15, level 16. Again, minimum battles. But I did notice that I believe at level 16, level 17, something like that, you learn an amazing move. A move that I'll actually keep on my moveset the whole entire game. That move is Sing. You can't beat Misty out water gunning her. So if you use Sing, you can actually beat her just barely, assuming that she wakes up, you know, constantly. But you can actually beat her. So you do need to battle a little bit more than minimum battles to get Sing. Now, here's where I was talking about how this run is crazy. If you continue to be slightly underleveled, and you get to Surge at, let's say, level 21 instead of 24, you lose like 95% of the time. The reason why I say 95% of the time is sometimes he can use slant, or he can use an X speed. Sometimes you can paralyze him with your body slam, but for the most part, you just lose every single attempt. However, what is really cool about level 24, the maximum level cap, it actually, I believe, turns his Raichu into a two-shot. It completely changed. Oh crap! I just caught the wrong Pokemon. I was supposed to catch a Spearow. It completely changes the entire outlook of the entire Surge battle, because now Surge doesn't need to. Surge doesn't get 3 chances to use electric moves on you. Surge now only gets 2 chances to use electric moves on you. It's a really big difference. And interestingly enough, the battle with Erica is also in that same realm of, if you get to her by the level cap, shockingly things go a little bit better for you. And what do I mean by that? So Erica's level cap is level 29. By the time you get to Erica, you're thinking, oh my god, I can probably survive one Razor Leaf. Maybe one Razor Leaf. How am I going to survive a Razor Leaf and a Petal Dance? And you're thinking it's just not possible. Oddly enough, when you get to her and you buy the maximum amount of calciums and use Stab Ice Beam, you know, you buy Ice Beam and you use Stab Ice Beam, you, interestingly enough, have the ability to put the Victory Bell in Super Potion range. And this means that she now has approximately a 33% chance of using Sleep Powder, a 33% chance of using Vine Whip, and a 33% chance of using Razor Leaf. Sorry, not Vine Whip. She has a 33% chance of using Razor Leaf, 33% of Sleep Powder, and 33% of Super Potion. So it dramatically increases your chances of winning. It's literally crazy. I could not believe it. I was like, when I was going up to her like level 26, level 27, I was losing like literally every single battle. And then I got to her level 29, and it was night and day different. Don't get me wrong, it's still like 50%, maybe even a little bit less than 50%. So we're gonna have a lot of attempts here, but the battle completely shifts. So basically what I'm saying is Surge, if you get to him at level 24, the maximum level, and also Erica, if you get to her at the maximum level, the chances of beating Surge are approximately 60%. The chances of beating Erica are approximately 40%. And that's pretty good with one Pokemon. Like, I mean, it's not easy, but it's good. It's not bad. It is certainly not bad. Oh crap, I was supposed to start with a Growl. That's alright. Using a Growl is quite fine while it's asleep. In fact, maybe I should consider using Sing first when we get to Starmie. Now, as you can probably see here, Starmie does a lot of damage, and for some reason, Starmie doesn't really sleep the whole 7 turns a lot, although it is right now, so that's pretty nice. Oh, there it goes. It woke up, and Starmie's always faster than me, always faster than me. So no matter what, even if it wakes up, it will get one hit, and I don't know why. But this Starmie seems to love to take advantage of a bad situation and get crits. See, there it goes. It was only awake for 1 turn, or well, 2 turns, and it got a crit tackle. So this battle is by no means easy, but very winnable. And as you can see, we had 1 water gun to spare. So it's certainly not the best, but doable. But we put ourselves in the best situation to win. Oh crap, I forgot to give myself Bubble Beam. That was a really, really stupid decision. This is gonna suck. I really, really should have given myself Bubble Beam. This Bulbasaur's gonna hit me with Leech Seed and I'm doomed. Yep. Come on. Do not hit me with Leech. Yes. Okay. Whew. Okay, good. I have never done that before in any of the attempts, but I'm glad it's fine. Now I know that is technically winnable, and even more winnable if I were to yeah. But anyways, the strategy here is basically just use all your Bubble Beams right in a row. Keep keep a handful of bubble beams for the Oddish trainer at the very end of the route. And I think I can get through without healing. Not 100% chance, not 100% that I can do it, but we'll try. But yeah, so this is not a bad Nuzlocke. When I figured out that whole level thing, it was a big difference because I played a lot of attempts under leveled, trying to conserve the level cap. Because once again, I mentioned that with one Pokemon, it's hard to predict how far into the run you're gonna go until you run into the level cap. So if I run into the level cap too early, then I have to reset the whole run. So I like to keep under the level cap, but I found that if I don't go to the level cap, I instantly lose the whole run. So we'll do minimum battles from here all the way to Surge, and then I believe we are going to be doing Nidoran trainer and Growlithe trainer and the girl next to Growlithe trainer, if I remember correctly. Annie, the Shelter is Super Rod and Vermilion. Yeah, not a lot of Pokemon diversity. There's only 4 Pokemon. Oh, and unfortunately, we learn Body Slam after I teach Body Slam, so I can't even hold on to the Body Slam TM, which would have been nice to be able to reteach Body Slam later. But unfortunately, that's just not in the cards for us. We just have to get Body Slam, teach Body Slam immediately. It's the best move to use against Surge because his Pokemon have bad physical defense. And shockingly enough, Lapras is a relatively balanced physical and special attacker, at least early in the game when you've got Brock's attack badge boost and you do not have Blaine's special badge boost. So it's a relatively balanced attacker when you consider that 12.5%. But yeah, so we have to get to 24 here before Surge, which requires a few extra battles in the SSN, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And I'll pick up the Max Potion and Rest. I don't believe I actually teach anything in the whole run Rest, but I grab Rest as a just in case. All right. Antidote, 34. Nugget. I don't have a dig user. Interesting. Yeah, so I like battling the rival first. That way I have a good idea of how many battles I need to do to get to level 24. Oh crap, I forgot to grab the ether. It doesn't look like I'll need the ether now that I think about it. All right, potion. Here we go. As long as we don't get hit by a sand attack, we shall be good. Hello, Killershire. Welcome to the stream. Nice, nice. We got a crit. That's awesome. Sweet. Sweet. Leech Seed. Perfect. Okay, well, we just need one more trainer to get to level 24. Like I've said, if we get to level 24, we have a very high probability of beating Surge. And by very high, you know, I mean like as good of a water type has against an electric type. You know, 50%. We are now at the maximum level cap. Let's see, I have 1 HP. I think I'll probably not heal for 1 HP. We're only going to be spamming Body Slam, so I don't need to be using the ether. All right, we now have our cut and fly user. Hey, Boss KO. Well, check out the name of our Pokemon today. And we are also still on Boss KO the first. All right, Sonic Boom at the beginning, not great sign. So remember what I said about two-shotting the Raichu? That's what I meant. If you do not get to the level cap right there, you do not two-shot the Raichu, and you can die to a Thunderbolt, you can die to a crit Thunderbolt. We got the absolute luckiest outcome right there. Oh crap. I just realized I needed a dig user, and I never caught a dig user, and there's no super repel here. Great. Okay, there we go. Not a big time waste. We're good. Believe it or not, Diglett does not have dig. You actually have to get Diglett to level 19 before it gets dig. That one is level 18. Okay. I just fixed the possible crash that was almost about to happen right there. As you can see, I learned from this run. Specifically. If you do the whole rare candy thing that I do, and you know, you have a whole entire 255 stack of rare candies in your inventory, if you put the rare candy in the back of your list of items, so it replaces the back button. The back button is actually an item, and it replaces the item when you pick up a second rare candy, because then it's like, oh, you have a stack of 255 candies. Let's split this stack for you to 99 and 155 candies. But the problem is, when it splits the stack, it covers over the back button. And when it covers the back button, then it starts duplicating like crazy. And every single item in your entire inventory starts turning into a rare candy. I kid you not, this is a glitch that I figured out during this run. It is only a glitch that I caused myself by doing the 255 rare candy thing. So it's a relatively rare glitch, and now that I found it, I know to avoid it. Just do not put your stack of rare candies last. I believe I still have the full restore. Okay, good. But anyways, that run will be a little comical, and I will try to avoid the bag as much as possible, or like showing the overworld in the run as much as possible. Okay, full restore. Get rid of that poison. Almost saved there. That was stupid. All right, we are getting close to the level cap. So basically what I do here is I pretty much just do the rocket underground until I get to the point I reach the level cap. I think it will just be a glitch that most people will just not discover, and I will probably just not talk about very much. Because you need to have a stack, then that stack needs to get split up because it's too big. Technically, what I think you could probably recreate the glitch on your own. If you were to buy, let's say, I don't know, 99 max repels, and then move it to the last slot in your inventory and then buy 99 more max repels, maybe that you could recreate that glitch yourself. But anyways, it's a relatively niche thing that most people won't figure out. And who knows, it might not even work, because you might need to have a stack over 99 for the game to split up to find out about it. All right. So, like I said, we need to be able to buy 3, maybe even 4 calciums here. So I am not going to be putting luck into Erica's hands. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go all the way as far as I can here without hitting level 29 or without getting past level 29 because I still have to execute to battle. But I'm gonna pick up like all the high ticket items. So there is I think it's an HP up or iron over here. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna sell that. I need as much special as possible. Like, in order to the whole... Oh, hold on. That's a TM. I mean, it's not a good TM, but it's a TM to sell. There's an HP up. We're not going to battle that guy. I'll grab the nugget. We're at level 28, so we're getting close. All right. The thing on my left is a moonstone. That's TM07. There's a hyper potion over here. Again, only worth money. I'm not going to use it. All right, there's an iron over here. Again, only going to be worth money to me. Not going to use it. And we're going to battle, I believe, 2 trainers here. And we're going to get ourselves to level 29. But we're not going to battle Giovanni himself because he will probably get us a level and a half. With his 4 Pokemon or 3 Pokemon. I think it's 3. But regardless, it's 3 fully evolved Pokemon. As much as Kangaskhan can be fully evolved. So we're not going to get over the level cap. Plus, we still have an Execute trainer to battle. So we definitely do not want to battle too many things. Alright, so now we're going to go here. We're going to sell all the stuff we can sell. We're going to sell the Pokeballs for now. I'm going to buy more. Max Potion. Actually, I think we could probably sell the TM44. I never used it. All right, TM2, HP up, 7, hyper potion, iron. Okay, now let's buy our 8 repels. I never ended up using Mimic, but I'm still gonna grab the 1 Pokédoll just in case. Alright, I don't believe I use any of these moves other than Ice Beam. Alright, I just confirmed I do not. Oh, I used Tri-Attack on Cloyster. My bad. Okay, so we do use Tri-Attack. Alright, sell. Rock Slide. Sell counter. Alright, now let's buy as many calciums as humanly possible. 5. So we're at 1 more calcium than previous attempts. Perfect. All right. So this will give us the maximum amount of chances at victory here. We're going to teach Ice Beam over Bubble Beam, or over Bubble Beam. Just because I'm just going to do this now. I don't necessarily need it. Oh, hold on. I need to get Fly first. My bad. Need to be able to fly away from the gym. All right. I believe we are fully... Yeah, we already healed. So we're good there. We are ready for the 40% chance that we beat Erica. Possibly slightly higher than 40% chance, but still about 40%. Nice. All right. Fingers crossed. Ice Beam. Razor Leaf. Actually, Razor Leaf is fine. The problem with Razor Leaf is that means we need to get lucky here in Vileplume. Mega Drain. That was not Petal Dance. We did it. We freaking did it. First try. We first tried it. I literally cannot tell you guys how many attempts this took me. This is so lucky. This is so good right now. Oh my god, this is going so well. All right, we're going to go ahead and finish this. Oh my god, I cannot believe I first tried that. That's so impressive. She just needed to use sleep powder on with Victory Bell, and she guaranteed wins. And if she does use Razor Leaf, then she just needs to use Petal Dance, and she guaranteed wins. But she could also use sleep powder and still also guaranteed win. So she has a very high likelihood of winning. And still didn't win. So I'm good with that. Well, I mean, for using a single water type, it is a really good matchup for her. One single Pokemon. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on a lot of these other Nuzlocke attempts, Erica usually kills something. Like, Erica is really good. Oh, you know what? Another thing, I tried to do this this tower before Erica on one of my attempts, and I actually lost to the Ghastly on one attempt. Because again, I cannot defeat the Ghastly super easy. But I think I've used probably enough calciums, and because of the training I did in the rocket portion, I might be able to one-shot these guys. Yes! Oh, it's such a big difference. Such a big difference. Different routing, different run. Gotta love it. That's so nice. Grab the nugget. All right, we're gonna be able to start catching our Pokemon soon. Yes, Lapras is pretty sick, but it took me a lot of attempts to figure out the whole get to the maximum level thing. Which, you know, in hindsight, it's a relatively obvious strategy, but you got to remember, when you are not playing these Nuzlockes, you're watching the aftermath of so much, like, testing. You got to remember, I don't know how high of a level I'm going to get by doing Rock Tunnel. Like, I did so many attempts at Surge because I thought I had to do those attempts at Surge. Like, I thought I had to be a lower level after beating Surge, so that way I could get through the entirety of Rock Tunnel, the entirety of certain area. Like, I thought I had to do, like, entire sections of the game under level to be able to make it to Erica under the level cap. Like, it's no guarantee that I was going to make it under the level cap. In hindsight, yes, I made it under the level cap quite easy. All right, I don't need to grab the rare candy. Oh, right. You know what? I was not supposed to use that PP up on Ice Beam. I was supposed to use that PP up on Psychic. That's all right. I got 2 more. Oh, actually, I have 1 more. I did not pick up the other PP up. All right, at this portion of the game is usually when I like to start depositing crap. All right, so let's deposit Helix, HMO 1, SS Ticket, Lift Key, Sylph Scope, HMO 2. Surprisingly, we still need our Poke Flute. That might be... Oh, right. We also need to buy Pokeballs, but I will go back and buy Great Balls and Lavender momentarily. Yeah, interestingly enough, this is a format where being in the slow growth rate actually can be a little bit of a benefit. I did have to make an exception for 1 run, though. I have not tested the run yet, but I have the ROM made for Ghost-type Nuzlocks. But I've already kind of made the rule. If a Pokemon cannot do it under the level cap, like, it just straight up cannot because it's medium fast, it just levels up too fast, then I am allowed to do minimum battles. Because that's all I can do is minimum battles. That means no, no, I have to skip some battles. Like, there are some optional battles that are very helpful. I have to skip them. Oh, right. Hold on. We need to go catch Pokemon. My bad. All right. So let's go sell TM21. Super Potion. HP up. Nugget. Arbos. Max Potion. Keep the full restore. Keep the protein. All right, now we're going to be buying some Great Balls. Grab like 25 Great Balls. That should be good enough. All right, let's go fly down to Vermilion. That's not Vermilion. Oh, I also need to buy some Super Repels. I should have done that. Because I will be walking through some areas that I did not account for in regular runs. There's actually 2 trainers to battle over here. Oops, not gold. I tried to throw the gold teeth at the Snorlax, and the Snorlax is like, no gold teeth. I was actually afraid of that battle, but that did not go too bad. All right. So let's go ahead and catch Shelter first. Oh, wait. No. We need to catch Poliwhirl first. My bad. We need Poliwag to not be on the encounters list when I'm catching Shelter. Because technically Poliwag is mandatory even though it's not ice type. I don't know how that works with Nuzlocke rules. All I know is I don't want people complaining. So we'll just do this because there's only 2 encounters here. There's Poliwhirl and there's Slowpoke. And Slowpoke is obviously not ice type. So we don't have to worry about Slowpoke. All right, let's see. Catch chant goes from 16. Oh, I'm asleep. I want to see how the catch chance changes. 16 to 26. I like those odds. All right. So now we're gonna grab Mariah because she is here for this run. Oh, I'm stupid. We're not naming that one. that one's not part of the run. that was just a Pokemon. That one we're trading. This is the one we're gonna name Mariah. Cloister. There we go. There's Shelter first try. 25 to 35. Yeah, we can't name the Jinx, unfortunately. All right, the Jinx trade is on that little island in Celadon, right? Let's see. I'm getting rid of Body Slam. Okay. I think the Jinx trade... Wait, is it this guy? No. Oh, I need the badge. Right. Okay. So we can't do that one just yet. The Dugong, we can't do that one yet because we need Surf. So yes, okay. That's fine. We will do everything in order. Okay. You know what? I should have kept Body Slam. Definitely should have kept Body Slam. Just for the trainers in here. After that, Body Slam can go. Believe it or not, this poison is not bad. The reason why is because the next trainer has 2 Arbok. And those Arbok are very annoying, like when they hit you with glare. Like anything can happen when you get hit by glare. It's very, very frustrating. Yeah, that's right. Can't use glare. Now what are you going to do? All right, I have it written down. We evolve Cloyster at 50. So we're still a ways away from evolving Cloyster. The reason why I have it written down, it says Ice Beam. Ice Beam at 50. So as you can probably imagine, Ice Beam is a pretty important move. Plus, since I've already used the Ice Beam TM here on Lapras, which I believe gets it by a level up later, but I needed to use it early. Really? Every trainer in this gym's got to poison me. Okay, do I think I can win at level 36? I mean, the answer is yes, I think I can win. But I'm still gonna put as many levels as I can into Shelter here as I'm allowed. So I can get to 36 for Shelter. And the reason why is if I get smoke screened, I will swap into Shelter. Aurora Beam, don't mind if I do. 36. Okay, there we go. 36. Okay, X attack, that is fine. Minimize, that is fine as long as I hit. Good there. I used that because I'm a coward and I did not want to consider what a critical hit self-destruct would do to me. All right, well, now I can surf. So let's go get that, oh, God. Oh, right. I think this is the area you get it. I'm not 100% sure. It is not. Does anybody remember where the Jinx trade is? While you're doing that, I'm going to go catch the Dugong. I thought the Dugong was over there. Or, I thought the Jinx trade was on the little island. Yes, I did know that the trade was in Cerulean City. I thought the guy on the other side of the water was the one who did the trade. That's a Shelter. It's a good thing we caught a Shelter. Oh, the trade is in Cerulean. Okay. Interesting. Okay. If it's in Cerulean, I know where it is. All right. Okay, so we've got Mariah, we've got Boss. Let's go ahead and do Frizetti right here. Frizetti, if you're watching these videos, definitely let me know. It's been a real long time since I heard from you. All right, we can go ahead and dig out. If it was in Cerulean. That means I could have had Jinx for the trade. Oh, there it is. Yep. I could have had Jinx early. Feels bad. Could have leveled it up. Instead, we can't level up until we battle let's see, level 23. What do you have at level 23? Pound, Lovely Cliffs, Lick, Double Slap. Okay, I guess that's fine. I think that's the first 4 moves it can learn. So that's fine. All right, we are now going to be doing... let's go get Psychic, and let's go get rid of those PP ups that are currently just burning a hole in my pocket. Yes, Lovely Kiss is a fantastic move. After we finish the next gym leader, I will be... Oh, right. We actually need to go get the second PP up. After we finish the next gym leader, I will be leveling up with Jinx and not Lapras, because Jinx will have the boosted XP and it will also not be in the slow level up group. All right, PP up, you, Psychic. I just picked the wrong move. Okay, well, we have even less Psychics. Great. That's going to be fantastic for training. Gotta love it. At least it was Lovely Kiss. Something that I wasn't going to immediately get rid of. So, I mean, guess there's that. Okay, so here's the little caveat. I do have to actually finish... like this rocket section before getting to level 43, or going over the level cap, because the gym doesn't open up until you've defeated the rockets. So I need to defeat the rockets before the level cap. So this is the last difficult battle of the run. I have to defeat the rockets, but more importantly, I have to defeat the rival here. I have to defeat the rival right now, because look at my team. My team is weak. My team is super duper weak. I need to win right here. If I lose, well, let's just say losing is not an option. Thank you for using disabled. Okay, well, you disabled the wrong move, but that's fine. You took the turn off. Okay, that's fine. Sing. Okay, still disabled. That was a crit. Thank you, game. Ice Beam. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I feel a lot more confident now. A lot more confident. So the reason why we wanna PP up Psychic is because it's gonna be our main attacking move for our main leveling up Pokemon. So like when we're doing all of that training on all of the water, we want Psychic. When we're doing all of that training on Victory Road, we're gonna want Psychic. Like, can anybody look up the exact location of the other 2 PP ups? I know one of the PP ups is in the power plant. I know where that one is, but the other PP up I know is east, like it's south of the Super Rod. I know it's south of the Super Rod. I just don't know where in that area it is. All right, we can now officially rare candy. 40. Lear, no thank you. All right. Route 13, Route 17. Where's Route 17? No, wait. Route 17 is the bicycle path. What's Route 13? Yeah, what's Route 13? I know. Body slam, nice. Okay, so I was right. It was over there. The question is, all right, hold on. Should I put Lola in here? Yes, I'm gonna put Lola in here. Yeah, I need to know the location of that specific TM. Oops. Lovely Kiss should be second. Okay. Let's just try Body Slam. Does not knock it out. I'll read that after this battle. I'm like locked in. Oh no, not a crit double slap. Okay. I will swap after this Venomoth. Okay, I'm going to swap into boss. Recover? Thank you. Sing. Thank you. Oh right, he was gonna he has to use recover. I forgot about that. The glitch, the psychic Pokemon glitch. The fact that she's got 2 psychic moves and not allowed to use them when going against the psychic type. I forgot about that. All right, like you see the area on the map where part of the route is water. The PP up is in the gap between the fence near the trainer sign. Oh, I know exactly where that is. All right, give me a second. Oh, I mean, I know where the 2 items in that area are. All right, I've got 4 super rods. That should be good. If I learn the location of this PP up, that will actually be immensely helpful. Crap. That's fine. That's fine. We need to do training anyways. All right. Just letting you guys know that Oak is very concerned with the fact that I wanted to throw a bicycle at a Pokemon. Oak was not a fan of that decision. I think throwing a bicycle at a Pokemon is not a terrible idea. That's a calcium. All right, there's another one over here. Unfortunately, Killer Shire, the Professor Oak is actually not in the game by default. Scott adds Professor Oak like after the fact. There it is. There's the PP up. All right. See, I told you, I know where every single item in the game is. I just don't know what the items are. But I know where all of them are. Because I have played the game so many times with full item randomizers. So I know what every single item in the game is. Just don't know what they are. Oops, you are not. Boss. Super repel. Now, I know, I'm pretty sure I know where this item is. No, over here. Nope. Okay. I have a general idea of where this item is. I think it's right at the very end. Not over here. Over there is where 2 items are, but it's over here. Yeah, there we go. I knew exactly where everything was. All right. I know where all the PP ups are in the game now. That's perfect. Psychic. Psychic. Calcium. Dig. All right. Now we are on a crash course for training. After we're done with Surge, or sorry, after we're done with Blaine here, we'll start doing a lot of training. All right. Max repels like 30 of them. Right. Move those to the top. I don't need the items in here. I don't need the trainers in here. Although I might come back to them if the trainers in the water prove not to be useful. But I'm fairly confident the trainers in the water will become useful. Wow. Survived. How's it going? Hey, Andrew. Welcome to the stream. We are setting a real good time. Oh, God. Oh, God. I picked up a rare candy. That was really, really dumb. As you guys saw, it split the stack, and the rare candy became the last item in our inventory. You can only imagine what would have happened if that was the last item in our inventory. How bad that would have been. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of some things here. 46, we don't need that. Let me go ahead and put the protein on something. I might use that. We don't need the great balls anymore. All right, and we're gonna do the training here. Believe it or not, Andrew, we are on our first try. Now it is through like trial and error. On my real attempt, I got a lot of information that was extremely useful in completing the hardest part of the game, and I remembered everything that went in to the information for the hardest part of the game. So but we essentially got past a approximately 50% surge, and we got past an approximately 40% Erica on our very first try. So that's like 1 in 4 attempts, you know? Approximately 1 in 5 attempts. Uh-oh, that was a crit. I understand that hit 5 times, but I'm not taking the risk of a Gen 1 miss. Oh my god, it was more than 5 times. What in the world is going on right now? Oh, it's faster than me. It's faster than me. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's faster than me. So it gets to attack first. Okay, yeah, that was very concerning. Who's left? We still have every single Pokemon on our entire team left. We've got no deaths. All right, we're level 45. So right now we're using a boosted XP Pokemon. So the training that we're going to be doing momentarily is going to be so much faster than in the past. Oh, hey, Rex. In the vertical chat. You were the first commenter in the vertical chat. Yeah, there's just a lot less information in the vertical mode. But, gotta say, the UI is pretty nice. Oh god, not this nonsense again. Please stop. Thank you. Oh god, this fire. Oh god, a crit? No thank you. We are not dealing with this crit nonsense. Am I really gonna have to switch to Dugong right now? Oh my god, I didn't teach Surf. I did not teach Surf to Dugong or Cloyster yet. That's on me. I should have taught Dugong and Cloyster Surf by now. Alright, Fire Blast. Let's go ahead and teach Surf so we're not screwed. You over Clamp. And then you just get surf. Oh wait, we haven't moved yet. We have not moved yet. We can still rare candy. I forgot to rare candy to 45, not 46. We have not moved yet, so we are not breaking the rules. Rest? Sure. Hit 45. There we go. All right, and we are going to go through Giovanni's gym, and then once we are done with Giovanni's gym, we have a lot of training to do. But until we get through Giovanni's trainers, we are going to focus on Giovanni's trainers because, again, you never know how much XP boosted XP gives you. Boosted XP really starts to feel like a lot of XP. I have it written down that nothing gets Fire Blast. I do have it written down though that Lapras, if I so choose, can learn Solar Beam. Wow, we might get to level 50 way before Giovanni. Vertical like Twitch and Hello Doggo something, whatever, but that side it you would that was a sentence, Andrew. Oh boy, that was hard to read. Okay. I think we will be able to finish off all of the trainers in here, though, and make it to level 50. No problem. We might be mid-level 50, but that's perfectly fine as long as we don't go over the level cap of 50. The important thing, though, is I get to 50. 50 is the important number to reach. And the reason why we need to hit 50 is because we learn Ice Beam at level 50 on specifically Shelter, not Cloyster, Shelter. So once we are able to rare candy Shelter up to 50, that means we can Water Stone Shelter to a Cloyster, and we will have a Cloyster with Ice Beam, and we will not have to use a TM. Okay, that was supposed to be Psychic. I forgot to rare candy, but that's fine. As long as I don't move, we're fine. All right. Do not move. All right, let's get you to 50. Ice Beam, don't mind if I do. All right, let's get you to 50. Takedown, no thank you. Don't even need to see what the moves are. Nothing is worse than takedown. Hydro Pump, no thank you. Alrighty then. It is time to train. To train. To quote Yu-Gi-Oh, kind of. All right. All of these guys have Surf, Max Repel. All right, I will try and Body Slam the weak Pokemon. If I don't knock them out in one Body Slam, two will definitely do it. I'll use Ice Punch on anything that's not resisted, but I have a feeling everything is going to resist Ice Punch. Although, Shelter might be a good candidate for Ice Punch because of its bad special. Okay, well, not Cloyster. Cloyster double resists. That was pretty stupid. Oh look, a bird keeper here in the middle of the ocean. Okay. Wrong move. That is okay. All right, now let's go ahead and fly back. All right, training is going pretty fast, surprisingly. Oh, I should probably get all the move sets where I want them to be. Let's see. I have it written down. All right, so Lapras's moveset is done. There is no improving Lapras's moveset. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I actually have it written down that that Jinx is the one I'm supposed to give Blizzard to. So because it's a upgrade over Ice Punch. I guess I will do that when I reach the league. I know, Andrew. I mean, we are technically speedrunning the game. Rex, unfortunately, one of the rules that I kind of picked up while doing my research on Nuzlocke is that, like, it's just kind of common knowledge that legendaries are banned in Nuzlocke. Oh, Jinx gets it by a level up. Oh, well then none of my Pokemon are gonna get Blizzard. Technically, I could give it to Cloyster, but I mean, I purposely waited to evolve Cloyster at the level that I did because I wanted it to have Ice Beam. I guess we'll just keep the Blizzard TM in, like, hibernation, I guess. Look at these above water swimmers. They think they're better than everybody else. Annie, you're telling me to keep Ice Punch for 10% accuracy when the power difference is 75 versus 120 for 10 accuracy. I think I'm going to disagree with you. We're talking 50 power for 10 accuracy. For 50 power, I would even consider using, like, Fire Blast at 85% accuracy versus 90. Heck, for 50 power, I might even consider Thunder. 50 power is a pretty high number of power. Body Slam is for coverage. I don't know if you have heard of these Pokemon, but Starmie exists. And Starmie resists both Psychic and Blizzard. I understand that is one Pokemon, but also no, it really is just that one Pokemon. And quite frankly, nobody has it, so that's probably a really bad example. Oh, Slowbro. I guess Slowbro on Lorelai's team, but quite frankly, I'm not going to use Jinx on Slowbro. I'm going to use Lapras on Slowbro. Yeah. I mean, quite frankly, it's not like there's any reason to change this moveset. I mean, this moveset is fairly, I mean, good. It's a pretty awesome moveset. I probably could have kept both Ice Punch and Blizzard though in hindsight. But I guess the something in the back of my head was like, oh well, I mean, obviously you're gonna get rid of Ice Punch for the coverage, you know, to maximize your coverage. Okay, I think we're done battling water trainers here, and the reason why is because there are still a handful of trainers on Victory Road left. So we will finish off the level 62 on Victory Road. Oh, hold on, we need to go get the water stone. All right, water stone. All right, let's go ahead and maximize Mariah's potential here. No, thank you. No spike cannon needed. Oh, also, I kept it this entire time. Try attack. Yeah, we'll take it over Supersonic. Supersonic's pretty bad. Quite frankly, I think if we're sticking Cloyster out there, we're not going to be using confused strats. Okay. Blizzard. Effecto. Psychic for PP reasons. Blizzard for damage reasons. Okay. Body Slam for coverage reasons. Psychic for psychic reasons. Oh boy, this is a decision. Body Slam did not knock him out. That's fine. That was a crit. Oh, I missed a Blizzard. Okay. We're good. We're good. All right, level 61 and 3/4, so we can pretty much do one trainer in the Victory Road. We can do one trainer. I will battle a trainer that will for sure not get me over the level cap. We will battle Fighting Pokemon Guy. The reason why is because Fighting Pokemon Guy basically has too much Machokes. The Machop is not really worth anything. Oh, hold on a second. I have not taught Strength yet. Keep in mind that I have not even thrown out the Pokemon that would use Strength. So not a big deal that I should have taught it a long time ago. We have not thrown out Dugong yet. Dugong, it was always a upgrade headbutt into Strength. All right, so like I said, I'm going to try and do one Elite Four member per Pokemon. I like to mix it up. I don't want to do the entire Elite Four with one Pokemon. That's never fun. I try and throw out different Pokemon throughout the run. But unfortunately this run, there just wasn't a whole lot of opportunity to throw out a lot of different Pokemon because Cloyster was a shelter the whole game. Dugong I didn't have until I didn't need it anymore. And Lapras I already played the whole entire beginning of the game with. So it's not like there was like an ample opportunity to throw out different Pokemon throughout this entire run. Does anybody remember if I taught a good ice move to Dugong? Let's see. I have it written down that Dugong gets Ice Beam, Rest, Surf, Strength. Does anybody remember if I taught Ice Beam to Dugong? Because I'm starting to think that I might consider giving Dugong Blizzard. And I might use Dugong for a battle. Okay. Rare candy time. Level 62. Good thing we reached our level cap pretty fast. Ice Beam, there it is. So I did notice that we never taught it to Dugong, because I never got the opportunity to learn it yet. Right, 62. There we go. All right, so we'll use our Thunderbolting Extraordinaire. This Lorelei battle should be relatively easy. I'm going to use Dugong. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to use Surf. I didn't even notice. Just love spamming Thunderbolt here. Okay, now let's throw out Frizetti here on Bruno. All right, Surf. 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 Ice Beam. Surf. Oh no, he's getting focused. No. Whatever shall we do? All right, let's throw Lola back in here for Psychic. Nice. Yeah, I mean, we're not going for optimization here, Annie. Did you watch the flying run? I threw in every Pokemon in every single battle just because I wanted some Pokemon to die. I also want some Pokemon to just see the light of battle. Catching them and then having them be a mascot is not fun. All right. Now we're going to throw Mariah out. You have Ice Beam and Surf. That'll be good enough. All right. Ice Beam. Yeah, I understand Dragon Rage. Hyper. No. Not another Dragon Rage. Draw. Ice Beam. Ice to the beam. Missed Hyper Beam. I like seeing that. Ice Beam. There we go. All right. Full restore. All right. Who should we throw out next? You know what? Let's go ahead and throw out Frizetti for another battle. Frizetti's going to die. I can tell you that right now to Alakazam. But I think Frizetti deserves to live a little bit. This is only his second bit of battle experience. He needs a little bit more hardened battle nature. Also, I guess technically it got a crit. Okay, well that's unfortunate. You know what? It's time to throw out Mariah to give you some battle experience. Try attack. Good job. Withdraw. 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 Some more withdraw. And some more withdraw. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Look at our XP. All these withdraws are useless. I did not notice that. We were going to level up immediately. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to just have it die to die. I want in its final statistics to look like it lived. It did something. Dugong is okay to die. You know, I don't think anybody expected Dugong to make it to the end of the run. Oh no, not Razor Leaf. All right. 1:16:06. On the bright side, I can add this to the leaderboard right now. Because all the Pokemon are literally right there on my hotbar. Do not have to figure anything out. All right. What's the best one so far? Let me go ahead and swap over here. Leaderboard. Okay. So we got 116, right? 1:16:06. All right, well, that is new first place. Fill this out a little bit. All right. Insert. I mean, to be fair, we knew this one was going to be first place. This one had a perfect balance of strong Pokemon, strong early Pokemon, and also like not too many Pokemon for like catching. All right, was it 1:16:09, I think? Check. 1:16:06. All right, our game time was 5:02:58. Actually, it's not gonna be 5:02. It's gonna be 5 something. I have to look it up later when the beat speed text popped up. That's technically when the game time is supposed to end, but you get my point. All right, a live team. Our live team was Jinx, level 63. Lapras, level something. Cloyster, level something. And the Fallen is Dugong, level something. All right, so let's figure out our levels. All right, Dugong 62, 63, and 63. Okay. Makes sense. I use them for one Elite Four member each. Okay. Well, nobody's on the vertical is going to be able to see over here, but that's okay. There's not much to see. There's just the Fallen and a live team. But the important thing is we got a new first place, and that's pretty sweet. I have only completed grass, like actual runs after this. So, grass is the hardest run I've ever done, and quite frankly, grass might be the hardest run of all the types outside of fire. Fire, I'm not sure is possible to win. I mean, sure, it's possible, but it would take an enormous amount of attempts to get past some of the Pokemon. But, so fire would take forever. But, grass is, like, the longest, like... So, the problem with grass is that everything goes wrong. You can't screw up one move. So, like, when you start with Bulbasaur, every single battle, you have to throw out Leech Seed, then Tackle. And then next Pokemon, Leech Seed, Tackle, and then the next Pokemon's a Rattata. Okay, now it's Vine Whip. Okay, but then the next Pokemon's Leech Seed, then Tackle, and then it's like, oh no, I accidentally used an extra Vine Whip. Now I have to go back and heal because my PP is gone. And a Gen 1 miss will also do that. And then here's another thing: every Zubat can kill you. Every single Zubat can literally straight up murder you. Zubat is 4 times effective against Ivysaur, and if it uses Supersonic and you hit yourself even one time, you are dead. Zubat, shockingly the killer of the grass run. Zubat is the worst. So now back to the hard things. It's not hard to defeat Misty at all. Rival 2, though, very hard. The Zubat on Nugget Bridge, very hard. The Pokemon on Nugget Bridge, not guaranteed victories. Every one of them can still beat you. A lot of Pokemon still die very, very easily. You have your second Pokemon is a Paris, and you have to split the XP between Ivysaur and Paris. Well, guess what? Paris is 4 times weak to poison. You know what's very plentiful in Gen 1? Poison types. So you need Parasect to live. If Parasect dies early, you have nothing to defeat Surge with. So Parasect is your dig user, and Parasect is the one who beats Surge. If you die with Parasect to Nidoran, Ekans, I think there's one other poison type that all have Poison Sting. If it kills Paris at any point, you die. And the worst part is you need Paris to get to 24 before Rival 3. But here's the thing. You need to get Paris to 24 before Rival 3, but you also can't use Paris the whole Rival 3 battle because Paris will level up to 25. And you're thinking, oh, just start Rival 3 at 23. No, Paris evolves at 24. You need Parasect to beat Rival 3. Rival 3 is super hard. Like, Rival 3 murdered the majority of my runs. So you have to basically throw at Ivysaur for the first half of the battles against Rival 3, and then you have to throw out Parasect for the second half of Rival 3. But you also have to make sure that you do not get crit by Kadabra on Parasect. You can at least use Leech Life to get some of your life back that you took damage from, but it's still bad. After you get past Rival 3, though, it's a little bit more smooth sailing. But it is freaking hard. That run is so hard. Everything can kill you. An emphasis on everything. If you guys thought that fighting was bad, grass is so much worse. At least in fighting, it's like, oh, hey, just set up 2 meditates and knock everything out. Oh, hey, just use double kick. Hey, just use your moves. In the grass Nuzlocke, you have to use the correct move at the right time on every trainer, and it is just hard. I can't tell you how many runs I lost because I ran out of moves, or because my opponent got a sand attack and I just couldn't hit the right moves and ran out of moves. Because here's the other thing. Ivysaur blows. Ivysaur blows so hard. It only has Tackle and Vine Whip. And Vine Whip is famous for having 10 PP. So you can probably imagine where that's going. Yeah. So it is hard. All I can say. I think I've learned a lot about that run by doing it over and over and over again. Where's Razor Leaf? Razor Leaf's like at level 30 something. You ain't getting Razor Leaf till it's like a Venusaur. It's bad. And that's a little bit of exaggeration. It's like 26 or something. Slightly before Venusaur, but it's you don't get Razor Leaf until all of the hard part is over. All of the hard battles are over by the time you get Razor Leaf. It's bad. Yeah. So that'll be fun. But yeah, who knows? Grass might not even be next. I might not even be in the mood for grass. I might finish a run like this week, some point this week on my own time, and then I might just do that run instead. The next one I'm working on is Dragon. Dragon is also hard, but it's hard for different reasons. It's hard because it takes 15 minutes to start the run. I have to essentially, no, 17 minutes. It's 17 minutes before I can even start the run because it takes me 17 minutes to beat Brock. So yeah. And then there's just a lot of points you could lose the Dragon Run. And it's all wrap based. You can lose the Dragon Run because you missed a wrap and Misty got a crit tackle. You can lose the run because you missed a wrap and Pidgeotto got a sand attack on you. You can lose the run because Rival 3 decided to get a crit confusion. You can lose the run because Rival 3 got a confusion. You got 10% confused and you hit yourself twice in a row. That's very specific because that happened. That already happened to me. That was like 30 minutes into the run and it happened to me. It was so bad. And then you have to defeat the entire run under the level cap, all with Dragon or Dratini and Dragonair and then Dragonite. And quite frankly, you're not going to get access to Dragonite until after Giovanni. So yeah, it is Dragon's gonna be hard. But on the bright side, if you take a look at the guide here, I have finished routing out every single run at the bottom. So right now, all I have to do is play the runs. I do not have to actually route them anymore. They're all figured out. And I've noted it by green if I've completed it. Red, as in I will do this later. It is really, really stinking hard. And gray or whitish gray is just not completed. So I'm almost half done. So that's pretty exciting. But anyways, thank you guys for joining. It was very much appreciated. Have a nice night, guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow, where we will be playing on the next thing that got voted for. So let's just see real quick. We got Hitmonlee, which I actually think will go quite well. So good night, guys. Bye.